All right, I'll start off by saying that Elizabeth Warren has some good things about her, of course, like her banking reform, her wealth tax to deal with inequality, and her new Social Security expansion idea that came out is also very good. But there are some aspects about her that just really don't fit the rest of her. Like being a little too cozy with a military industrial complex. And to the lament of progressives around the globe, she supported and endorsed thereafter Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders in 2016. Why did she do that when she sides with Bernie on more policy ideas than she would with Clinton? Well, that addresses the main point here, and what the main point of the next clip is as well, that more than anything, Warren, unlike Bernie, can be called a standard politician, at least in some things.
Have focused a lot on progressive domestic policy. You also voted for a military budget increase in 2017. How does that square with your progressive politics when we're talking about foreign policy?
If the question is, do I think we should cut the military budget, the answer is yes.
All right, let me just ignore the question so I can be a standard politician and play political games with something really fucking important like the military industrial complex. Trump's budget bill, by the way.
And I'm now on the Senate Armed Services Committee. I've had this fight over and over. But there's another part to it, too. We need to stop the control over our defense budget that's exercised by the giant defense industry. As you know, we now have a Secretary of Defense who spent 7 years as head lobbyist for Raytheon. I asked for some simple conflict of interest rules that he would abide by. For example, not to make decisions that involve Raytheon and Raytheon's bottom line. And he refused. The Republicans confirmed him anyway. But this is what corruption is all about. Putting lobbyists in charge of our government agencies, a lobbyist, former lobbyist in charge of the Environmental Protection Agency. This is the heart of corruption. And the moment has come to call it out and to fight back. That's what being in this room was all about.
You actually have to give her some credit because the way she dodged that question was fucking amazing. Honestly, you see these Republicans trying to dodge these questions, they're awful at it. But by the end, some people might have even forgotten what the question was. Because her answer partially wasn't bad. It talked about corruption, but she didn't stand up to what she did, which she should. Just playing political games. But to put this into a better perspective, the military increase that she voted for allowed the US to spend more on the military than the next 8 countries combined. So that kind of gives you insight into what our priorities are. You know, people are over here dying because they don't have health care. And other countries, other first world countries like us, get to have free tuition college, or for the very least, at a very low cost. But oh well, fuck the rest of those things, huh?